Let me send out this link. Always make it fast. There we go. Setup is set up. We are live. No one's in here yet, but that won't last long, hopefully. Happy Saturday. Tater Dom's in here, of course. First in here a lot. Tater Dom got the notifications down to a T. I didn't know your secret because a lot of people don't get notifications. I don't get it. Nice. Cheers, cheers, cheers. What you getting into tonight, Tater Dom? Joel's in here. Happy Saturday. It's the most comfy jacket, dude. I swear to gosh. All right. Few people in here. Somebody pick me something. Pick me anything you see. Let's do it. Anything. The world is yours. The shelf is your oyster. There's only 5 of yous in here so far. So go ahead and pick me something good. Anything. We're going to pour it up. Anything at all. Whatever you want. Tumbling nice to start the night. All right. Thank you for that. What up, Eric? Tumbling nice. Twice in a row we got 2 tumbling nice, and then Adam comes in with a banger. That'll definitely be sipped tonight. Guaranteed. Audio, everything sound good? Sounding good? Sounding right? Got the mic here. The necessities here. The whiskey here. What a freaking awesome sticker on that bad boy, too. Dale. Damn it, Dale. All right. From, it's been almost a week since, maybe not a week. Few days. I already smell a little different. The last time I remember this, it smelled like, I tasted like peanut butter and jelly, man. This one was good. Chilling on a mini staycation, busted open some Bullet 12 rye. Hard truth. Y'all been hearing pretty good things about that Bullet 12, man. What do you think about it? Is it pretty solid? I've heard good things. I've heard some decent things. Bullets all right, man. Yo, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too, Andrew. Anybody else drinking right now? I know it's a little early for some. 5:30 in my area. I got home 10 minutes ago, got out of my military uniform, hopped into some civilian clothes, got comfy because I got the day off tomorrow. I got lucky. I was supposed to be working, but I ain't no more. Fort Wayne, what up, baby? Good to see you, man. Wow, don't drink too much. Nah, never. Never too much. Shout out to the king, Fort Webb. That is the king, Fort Webb. Is that happening tonight or that happened during the day today, Adam? I wish. That sounds so nice. Sipping some Kirkland small batch. That's a good one. Kirkland's coming out, man. That 1792 stuff is good. What branch are you in? Andrew, I'm in the Air Force. Air Force. Air power, baby. Woo! Uniform, costume. We have whiskey for breakfast here in Scotland. Are you actually from Scotland? What is up, baby? Macallan's my favorite. My favorite would have to be like all time or just everyday, just good. Stag Jr. everyday all time would have to be William LaRue Weller, my all-time favorite. Air Force vet. Thank you for serving, Andrew. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm drinking, sipping some Russell Single Barrel. Hey, believe it or not, out of the Russell's lineup, the single barrels I kind of vibe with, man. I really like those. Dude, that's sick. I wish I could be there, Adam. I wish. Jesus loves you, Jesse. I gotta say, this tumbling dice for it being MGP has to be, I know I probably said this, the most complex MGP that I've had. Favorite liquor store in Colorado Springs? Security Discount Liquors. Security Discount Liquors. We've done 2 video theirs. I buy all my whiskey there for the most part. I've done store pick with him. I've helped blend a pick that he's coming out with. Phenomenal owner. Gonna treat you right. Has the best prices in the city by a lot. So, peated whiskey from India, really? What you gonna get to? What are you gonna dig into first, Andrew? When they head out. God, that's so good for an MGP. 118 proof. I love the packaging. Tumbling Deadwood presents Tumbling Dice. And then you also get a funny ass sticker on the back. They're killing it. They're killing it. Absolutely killing it. I haven't tried God's Nectar, I don't think. What are you talking about? Two hours in a night shift? Ooh, I just got off a day shift. I had to go in at 3 a.m. this morning. So I feel you on that. But we'll drink for you. How about that? We'll drink double. You know, it's not a problem. Make your own double barrel whiskey. What are you going to make sure is their own signature line? I don't know if it's considered my own signature line, but I am working with a distillery right now to come out with an experimental series. I built the mash. I put the mash bill together. It's never been done before. So can't really talk too much about it. I'll see if he lets me talk a little bit more about it soon. Steaks on the Grill, Voodoo Ranger, Imperial IPA as a Little Buffalo Trace for later. Dude, that sounds like a hell of a Saturday for real. Love your hat, by the way. Thank you, bro. This one's cool. It's like the old school inaugural. But what I really love that makes it unique, it has the year on it and then that Yankee underpatch. It's just different. A little different, you know? A little bit different. Most expensive bottle on the shelf currently right now would have to be the George T. Stagg back there, I guess. MSRP. I'm trying to look behind me. It's hard to. Blanton's Gold MSRP is probably technically the most expensive. With the Sigma. Yeah, Adam, I'm excited about that, man. I'm really excited. Yeah, most expensive technically would be this George T. Stagg back here. It comes in this bottle. It retails for $150, but people pay like $700 plus. This, however, God, this Blanton's Gold was, I think, $135. So MSRP, this is the most expensive probably that I can think. See how many shots you can do in the 5 minutes and then try to beat it. That is funny. That is really funny. Tumbling Dice pick was from Bevy. So our most recent video, that came out, yeah? No. Denver hasn't come out yet. We did a bourbon hunt near Denver, Colorado, and that one's coming out where we got this in another bottle from there. It's so freaking good, dude. They only have 2 up, $42. Popping a gold label dovetail tonight. Are those good, dude? I heard the gold and I heard the silver expression is actually really good. Like people are really, really good. No scotch on the shelf? I don't think I have one right now. I did, but I do not anymore. I'm not the type of person to say I'll never get into scotch, but there are some that I actually really do enjoy. Last night I had a dream I was drinking tequila. Not a bad dream. I like tequila every now and then, you know. You like that Fort Webb, the Chef Boyardee? Thank you, man. I try to come out with some pretty funny and, creative shorts or reels, TikToks, whatever you want to call them, but we'll see. I don't know. Some people really like them, though. I'm glad about that because it's fun to make. Caribou Crossing is terrible and would never be on the shelf for me, personally, Dave. And sorry if that is your favorite. I'm not trying to bash anybody for liking something, but if it's going to be my opinion is Caribou Crossing is so bad. Do you have one with the small deer head logo? I think you're talking about Old Elk, if I'm not mistaken. I have an Old Elk, but I don't have that stopper. Is this the bottle you're talking about? I have an Old Elk cigar cut down here. But this one has the... Oh, that sounded kind of nice. I'll give it that. I could actually throw that back here. Highest ABV is going to be 140 proof. For me, that I own. I have 150 proof. It's just not here with me. Just watched it. Dude, I like the Chef Boyardee. I think that's a good one. Good little short. Caribou Crossing store pick might be interesting, though. Caribou Crossing store pick might be interesting because you're going to pull something with some pretty good flavors, I bet. All right. I'm going to pull the next one, and then I'll ask you guys what to pour next. But I think this bottle, we haven't talked about it in a while, and I love it. I absolutely love this freaking bottle, man. Doesn't get enough love in the Buffalo Trace community, in my opinion. It's super slept on, super passed up. But it's fantastic. It is also super low proof. I think 86.4. No. 88.9. 88.9 right there in my face. Couldn't even see it for a second. I had to add it up in my head. Yeah, highest proof 140 right now. Lincoln Road in Hattiesburg just dropped. A Caribou pick, really? I would love a single barrel of this. President Choice was wild. Oh, dude, I bet. 10K steps today. Really big accomplishment for my ACL surgery, but I'm feeling it now. Congratulations. I know that's got to take a toll, dude. That ACL surgery ain't no joke. And 10,000 steps ain't no joke. When I was in New York City a couple weeks ago, I was like, how do these people do this every day? Doesn't make sense to me, man. Really don't. But congrats. First drink leads to alcoholism. You know what? Not reading a book or anything like that also leads to idiotism. And you, my friend, might have idiotism. So, or some sort of tism. I don't know. Can with this... I can't even pronounce that word, man. Maybe I need to read a book. Maybe I have some sort of tism. Hancock's President's Reserve. You know, I feel like a good bit... I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I do feel like, and if you are, or if you didn't know, let me know, but this comes from Buffalo Trace Distillery, and I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Did you not know that? I know a lot of you do, but were there some of you that maybe didn't know that? You know? Maybe someone that didn't. So you deny the truth. No, guy, I have common sense, okay? I understand limits. I know what boundaries are. I enjoy drinking. You think I drink all this in one night? Are you kidding me? No. I know when to stop myself. I enjoy alcohol for the taste, the flavor, the history behind it, and the buzz is just an extra bonus if you get one, okay? I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. Thank you, though. Jesus. I know. Ford, I'm going to be in New York City a lot, though, over this next year. Like a lot. So we definitely will see each other. I see your collection back there. Do you have Heaven Hill bottle to bottle? Right now on my shelf, I just ran out of my last Heaven Hill. I had it down here. And I do have one. One in Louis. So this is about half of what I own. The other half I had to move. Because I'm moving in a month to Louisiana, so half of my products are down there. But yes, Heaven Hill Bottom Bonnet is actually a classic. It grew on me. Wasn't my crazy at first. So you deny the truth, he says. Okay, I saw that. I didn't say you. Well, your comment in general is just kind of silly. The first drink leads to alcoholism. Yeah, for some people, that's what you're... But not every. I don't know. Great choice. Oh, yeah. Dude, actually, believe it or not, look. It's the Mini. The 375 Eagle Rare, and it's a pick. Josh gifted me this. Josh Hopkins, man. What a guy. Eagle Rare is what got me really interested in allocated bourbon, and I just freaking love it, man. Do you have Mad Dog 20? I don't have that. Have you tried Monkey Shoulder? I have. Monkey Shoulder is one of the first. If you like Scotch or like single malt malty whiskey, you'll like it. I agree with you, 60. Oh, Johnny Walker's buns, dude. Monkey Shoulder, in my opinion, is better than Johnny Walker, for sure. Johnny Walker tastes like wet socks. Monkey Shoulder actually has nice flavor to it. But Monkey Shoulder, again, is that Scotch. So if you had to pick a whiskey to try, Buffalo Trace, man. I tell everybody to start with Buffalo Trace. See if that fits your palate. And if it does, then you're going to like a lot of whiskeys that you can find after that. Hancock, again, Hancock President's Reserve, 88 proof, Buffalo Trace product. But I don't know what it is. It's a single barrel too, right? Right? Yep, single barrel. Okay, had to make sure. I was in love with this bottle. I still am. I prefer it over blends, even though it's like a few proof points lower. But it's just so sweet. It's like a dessert. So I picked, there's Josh. There's Josh. Josh, I didn't have time to text anyone. I didn't even know I had the day off tomorrow until just now. Just saying, if you have time or if you would like to bring some bottles down here, join me right here for the live tonight. You're more than welcome to. If not, I totally understand because it is last minute. But I did just get started. I haven't even sipped my second sip yet. So it's up to you, brother. Mad Mothers Against Drunk Driving. How do you think they feel about your channel? I know you don't care until it hits home. Buddy, Jesus Christ. Do I ever once promote drunk driving on this channel? No. Not at all. So I don't understand where you're coming from with this. It makes zero sense what you're trying to say. I hate drunk driving, right? Drunk driving incidents when people pass away from drunk driving. I hate it. Okay? Cool. Got it. We agree on that. But you're just coming in here saying alcoholism, drunk driving, you don't support it. You don't know me, pal. Okay? You don't know what my opinions are. You don't know what this channel's about. If you even took a second to watch any of the videos on this channel, it's informing you about whiskey and making funny shorts. That's it, pal. Jesus Christ, I'm sick of this guy. Have you had any RD1? Yes, love RD1. Actually, not a fan of Holiday, man. I think it's a little overhyped. Top left, what does it say? This one here? Is that this one? I think this is y'all's left. So this says Old Porter San Francisco. Single malt, 100% rye, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Straight rye whiskey. 7 years. 11 months. It's funky, man, but it's good. It's got a nice little malt, too. It's not bad. Jamie, I'm not going to answer that. We don't want the politics. It's just not good for anyone, you know. Be over in 10. Josh is going to come join us on live. Bring whatever you want, buddy, or don't at all. It don't matter. We would just love to have you. Park in the garage. In the driveway. Sulfur Reed Bottle and Bond, also a good one. Yeah, I've tried all the Ben Holiday, and I don't know what it is. I think it's a real big nutty profile that I'm not crazy over, but I get. Isn't politics, man? It's a question. It's about war where people are being persecuted. Listen, buddy, I'm in the military too. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What my opinion is, me answering you isn't going to solve anything, so I'll keep that to myself and we'll move on. Hey, just subscribe. Finally get a live I actually want to watch. That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby. I love that. The lives are fun. It's honestly been some of my favorite part of the channel more recently. I love it. I get to talk to you in real time, drink what you guys want to see, and really get down to the nitty gritty. Because I can recommend stuff all day long in a video, but talking to you live, seeing me taste it, it's a lot different. And hopefully drinking with you guys. Cheers. Happy fucking Saturday. If you haven't poured anything up, but you were thinking about it, and you have nothing to do, you know, let's do it. Dude, what's up? My damn notifications. Don't tell me when you went live. Do you like cigars? Love cigars. If you do, what's your favorite? Fuck, I missed the rest of that comment. I really like Acid Cuba Cuba. I know it's a flavored, but I also love a good Cuban cigar. I've had some really nice ones too. Off-topic conversation, bring up the dumbest thing. I don't know, man. It drives me nuts sometimes, but just tell them how it is, I guess. Gonna crack my first Still Lawson. I love Still Lawson. I think, here we go. There she is. There's the lady. I love Still Austin. They're great. Love what they're doing at the distillery. They're killing it. Seriously. Happy I was able to pull through. Always got to support. I love you, brother. Thank you for it. Appreciate you, man. Why is the sticker still on your hat? There's no sticker on my hat. That's a date, and that is a stitched. I don't keep stickers on my hat. And that's a side patch. No stickers here, baby. I rip them off. God, that's the first thing I do. Right now in California, they're protesting the Israel a few blocks away. Hungry American vets. You couldn't tell from my name. I also am in. I work on 60s. Wait, work on 60s. I work on 60s. What do you do for 60s? Please recommend good series Macallan for under $400. I couldn't do that to you. I wish James was in here. If anybody else, please, if there's a Scotch drinker that we can get a recommendation, please, let's do it. I love bourbon. Love bourbon. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Look, I'm a hater. I'm like, bro, take the sticker off. It does nothing for you. Nothing. It doesn't even look good. Now I rip them off. ASAP. What up, broski? What's up, baby? Oh, UH-60 helicopters. Oh, I was confused for a second. I was like, oh, okay. That's badass, man. What's up, dude? Have you seen or heard of the new Heaven Hill grained glass? I have not heard of that, actually. God, this is so good, man. Grain to glass. So I'm guessing Heaven Hill bought some property in Kentucky, farmland, or bought out of farmers' land, started growing their own grain, and then at the end of the day, it could be the same one that they've been buying for years. Could be, just speculation. And then now that's a new way to market. Dude, whiskey companies are so good at marketing. They're so freaking good at it. They're some of the best in the world. Do any of you know what these go secondary, dude? I've had 3 bottles now. Freaking in love with them. I find that they're so much better than Blanton's. And we're comparing to Blanton's because it is mash bill 2 Buffalo Trace. Not because everybody else compares to Blanton's. I get it. This is the same mash bill. It is lower proof, but it's so much sweeter. There's a lot more complexity, even though it's lower proof, to this whiskey than Blanton's. And it's still finishing. It's so good, man. I really, really love them. Really do. Willet Wheat, black bottle with purple top. Yes, I have. I have had that. I've tasted it and seen it. It's definitely not worth the price. Definitely not. Is there any vodka behind you? Currently, no. But I will say, if you're going to ask about vodka, if you love vodka, I do like vodka a lot. It's great mixer, great to use in the summer. Craft distilleries make some of the best vodka that's available on the market. And it's cheaper than Tito's, I know. My guy, Bourbon Brothers better than Bland's. Absolutely. 100%, Danny. Who said that? No. That was Dan. Yeah. It is. All day long. I used to date Jack and Jim, but now I like vodka. Listen, I'm telling you, Craft Distilleries, brother, makes some of the best vodka that's available. It's pure. It's clean. It's good. I love it. Big fan. Big fan. Doing bourbon rye straight wheat. 99 MSRP. Damn. From Heaven Hill MSRP? Is that what you're saying? Is that from Heaven Hill that you're talking about? God's strongest foot fiend. Yeah. All right. My poor... Someone's trying to call me. Sorry. I do live streams on my phone. Are we good now? We good? We good? We good? Audio back. Coming to Noel soon. Absolutely. I get out of the military next month, and I'm moving home to Louisiana. One of my very first trips within the first 2 weeks will be New Orleans. 99 is what the state has it listed for. Damn. Foot fiend again. This guy. Soldier. How much whiskey does one guy need? That is a very tough question. A lot. A lot. 142. That's what I was talking about, Dan. Thank you. If I can find something, this is my only hazmat that I have right now. I know I have a couple in Louisiana. If I can find something that's 140 proof plus, I'm buying it all day long. Because at best, it's just going to be really hot. It doesn't mean that's going to be bad. It's just going to be really hot. So you can mix it with Coke, get a nice buzz from whiskey and Coke or something like that if that's what you're into. But if it's really good, like this sips at 115, 120 proof, it's just freaking fantastic. I freaking love it. Love my hazmat stuff for sure. I was in 10 years broken grass. Dude, I can't wait to get out, man. I can't wait. Thank you for your service. Sudden Wisdom Rye from Missoula, Montana. Found it very pleasant. That's what I'm saying, Sonny. There's a lot of brands out there. Where are they at? Brother Justice being one of the ones that was recently introduced. Keeper's Heart. Okay? Some of these companies, Copper and Cask. I don't have a lot of my crafts right now. Wilderness Trail single barrels are insane. Tumbling Dice, the old Portero. Dude, some of these whiskeys are coming up and it's just like, dude, this is better than a lot of the stuff people chase. Chocolate touch on the Woodford Double Oak has. Yeah, definitely. I love Woodford Double Oaks, one of my favorite of all time. Some moonshine, you mean some homemade hooch? Well, this is actually whiskey because it was aged, but it was moonshine at one point. When Josh gets here, we're gonna set him right here, so I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. But Josh Hopkins, the man, Patreon, OG Patreon member, OG subscriber, one of our first #1 supporters. Josh, baby. We talked months and months before we met. He moved down here. Great friend of mine now. He's on his way. I don't even know if he's listening to this. I doubt it because he's driving. But Josh is going to come do a live. Y'all have seen him before. If you've been here a while back, it's been a minute since we got with Josh. But we're going to do it together. He has some amazing collection. He has a great palate for whiskey and a good opinion. He's on his way right now. We're going to do a duo live stream. Not homemade. Okay. Hey, you want to know what? One thing that drives me fucking nuts is I feel so bad for people because they buy gifts for like the whiskey lover in their life or someone that likes whiskey. Basil Hayden and Willet Pot Still never fails. Please, guys. Y'all probably love whiskey, so you don't need to ask someone. But my God, it's not hard to ask someone that likes whiskey, what should I buy? And it's happened, I guess, probably 5 times now. Someone sent me a picture of Basil Hayden and say, yo, this good? I'll tell them, no, do not buy it. And half the time they say, ooh, too late, I already bought it. Or the other half, they're, all right, good, what should I buy then? Don't buy that stuff. B524, I have not. Is it that good? Is it like C923 good, though? Dong, that was my favorite. I need to do a pick from Crowded Barrel Distillery in Austin, Texas here at some point soon. You need to go pick them up? Do you have them at the distillery? Is that why they're there or what? All right, we had a high rye. We had a Tumbling Dice NGP. We're sipping that good. I want to revisit this. Actually, no, you guys pick. I said you guys would pick next. Go ahead and pick for me. I'm going to check and make sure the garage is open. First comment wins. It's open. Garage is open. Door stop is crazy. All right, first comment. What we got? You didn't get a chance to try C923? We're going to get a sample out to you then. Anybody pick anything? Yes. Fuck. Drop my damn water. Let me clean that real quick. I didn't type that. Josh should be here soon to join me. Are those 3 different batches stacked? They are. One's a store pick and 2 are separate batches. All right, no one's choosing. I'm going to pick my own. C923, speaking of, let's do that. I haven't visited this in so long. It's crazy color for Elijah Craig. Crazy. Hard part is, I know, man, hard part is picking. That's why sometimes I like to step back, let the crowd choose whatever you guys would like to see or hear talked about. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of fun to watch a channel and hear what that person's opinions on or something that you like or something that you want to hear about. But it is hard choosing myself. That's why I'm like, all right. But C923, since we're just talking about it, we'll give you some tasty notes, talk about it. But that's what I kind of like to do some nights is just let you guys pick. C923 it's been a long time since I'll pull it out. I don't know why I put it back. Elijah Craig C923, from what I remember, and it's definitely smelling like, it is John J. Bowman, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. What's proof? Proof on C9, I think it's 133. 133 on the dot, and it's 13 years, 7 months, almost a 14-year-old whiskey. From what I remember, was a lot like Stag Jr. And on this nose, it's a lot like Stag Jr., not Heaven Hill. I don't get that nutty profile at all. Smells like Stag Jr., so a lot of cherry, like that red fruit note, vanilla, some caramel. Definitely tell it's older, nice age, a lot of proof on it. 133, it's so good. Cheers, guys. Anybody else? What are y'all sipping right now? Anybody pour it up? Happy Saturday. Drink up tonight. I'm so bummed that every Elijah Craig barrel proof doesn't taste like this. It literally is an identical twin to Stag, except on the finish. Finish and initial, right when it touches your tongue, initial palate. These are hand in hand. Finish, very similar. The only difference is that middle process before the full finish kicks in. This is that traditional Heaven Hill profile, and it's so good in this whiskey. It's not overpowering. It's so good, but they're so similar. C923 was just a heavy hitter, and I think what they did was they knew that, they released it, and they were like, we're going to get people hyped on Heaven Hill again, and then release dog shit after that. Or do you drink any other booze? Only ever see with whiskey your usual love of feet. All right. Yeah, I definitely drink other booze, man. Like when we're playing golf, I think about playing golf with my buddy sometime this week. I'm not going to drink whiskey on the course. Every now and then I do, but especially if it's a hot day, good seltzer, some beer, can't go wrong with that. I love vodka. Do like a good vodka. I like rum every now and then. I enjoy a glass of wine, okay? I like a glass of wine. Had a glass of wine last week at my buddy's house. You know, I really love booze and the fact that, like, I'm not addicted to it. I'm not an alcoholic or whatever, but I love and appreciate what booze is. It takes a long time to create something. Even tequila. A lot of people think tequila up there, you just pop it, boom. You can make tequila in a day, which, yes, you can. However, it takes 7 years to create one of those, you know, I don't know what they're called, in the center of the agave plant. 7 years to grow one plant. So I do like tequila too. I really do. Some good tequila is really nice. Subscribe. See you again. Thank you so much, Marty. I really do hope to see you again. Thank you for that. Sipping on some Weller. Ooh, which one, Lord? Which one? Hey, Whiskey, been busy, but still been watching. Be well, brother. Thank you, Dunny. Good to see you as always. Been a minute, I feel like, since we talked, Dunny. Mainly keen on wine. The only hard liquor I drink's vodka. Sort of, yep. That's fair. Definitely fair. Hi, what'd I miss? Nothing really. I think we're on the third drink of the night. Just kind of getting started, taking it slow, talking everything. If you want to talk whiskey, beer, doesn't matter. I'll give you my opinion as best as I can. But hope you guys enjoy and have a good Saturday with me. Sipping Barrel Select Clyde May 5. Dude, I like some of the Clyde May picks that come out too. They're great. I will absolutely put on the Stanley Cup whenever I finish this. I can't wait, dude. Go Panthers, baby. USA. Which Elijah Craig are you sipping right now, Patrick? Is it a barrel strength, standard, toasted, single barrel? Favorite high proof bottle? Stag Junior, for sure. Small batch, it'll be Stag Junior. Special Reserve, again, it's hard to find. Yeah, Stag. Weller 107 is one of my favorites. Check this out, dude. Got the big dog. The big Weller. Look at the size. Dude, this looks like a fucking shooter compared to this. You know what I mean? The big Weller 175, baby. I love these things. I pick them up every time I can. I have one open. That's why that one was open. Will you be attending Mass tomorrow? Tomorrow, I just was told at work. I got off of work. I will not be attending Mass. What is your domestic beer choice? Domestic. Like imported, right? Domestic. No. Domestic. That should stay here. Explain to me, dude. I'm stupid. I'll tell you this. Favorite USA beer? Good Coors Light, Bud Light. I don't know. Domesticated beer that I've had. Oh, Goose Island. Those are freaking awesome. The Goose Islands are great. Like imported? I'm not crazy over like beer from out of the country, but guess like a Corona with a lime. I don't know. Rare breed for me tonight. Classic. Which redwood is that? Top shelf. That's the Screaming Titan. That's their wheated whiskey that came out this year. Wheated bourbon, I guess. You ever try Rogue Dead Guy whiskey? No, but I want to. That sounds badass, Jesse. I love Rogue nicotine pouches. So I'll take some Rogue Dead Guy whiskey. Let's do it. Is it good? Barrel proof A124. Nice, baby. Let's go. For 109. Is that fair? Believe it or not, I think a lot of people would agree with me. 109 for an E.H. Taylor single barrel is not the craziest at all. If you really want it, yeah. I'm not crazy over E.H. Taylor though, but I really do think I might still buy that at $109. I really do. To gift it to a buddy of mine, but I do think I would. How is it? Dude, it's phenomenal, Dennis. It's phenomenal. It's like Stag. It's so good. New single barrel store pick today. Hoping it's good as MGP is. Yes. Nulu's fantastic. They have some fantastic barrels. They're doing some fantastic. What's yours finished in? Does it say? Stanley? Coors Banquet's good. PBR myself. Oh, hell yeah. Whoa. I have to ask you something. Why do you drink? I'm not saying it in a mean way. Yeah, no problem at all. I really appreciate the taste, the history, the tradition of bourbon. I love whiskey too, like American whiskey, but bourbon is really the root of America, like our only real American grown spirit since the 1700s. Appreciate the history, the flavor, the taste, sitting around drinking with friends, meeting friends, like all of you in here right now. There's 48 people in here right now. And we're all here for one thing, and that's this. For the most part, there's some people that don't even drink in here. They just like to watch and enjoy the streams, but you know, it just brings people together. It funded wars. It did so much for this country. And what got me interested in it, I was like, okay, well, let's try this stuff. And it's just so good. I love it. Non-chill filtered rare breed. Let's go. Weller did become hard to find, dude. For me, too. Finally, something about alcohol love from Iraq. That's right, baby. Hey, cheers from Iraq. Cheers to that. All right. Hell yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you. This is a non-finished straight. Really? Okay. Hey, message me on Instagram. Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, Stanley, whatever you're in. Send me a picture of it, dude. I'd love to see it. I love Nulu. Their stuff is fire. What's up, my guy? Been following for a while. Another Army guy here. Let's go, baby. Carson, huh? Picked up some Weller Special Reserve and Elijah Craig Toasted for close to MSRP. Win in my books. Absolutely. Elijah Craig Toasted, I've been finding a lot on base right now, but Weller Special Reserve, actually, it's thin, dude. It's hard to find right now. And it's so good, man. It's quintessential bourbon. Look at this handle. It's so heavy, dude. Freaking break my wrist. Stanley. Got it, man. We'll do. Yeah, please do, brother. I'd love to see it. And we can talk about it, especially when do you plan on cracking it? We can talk about it some more, too. God. I think I paid $60 for this bottle. When it came out, I got it on base. I'm not kidding. I'm not really wanting to dig into secondary prices so much. I would pay double. I'd pay $120 to get a backup of this, but I never will. It's that good. I heard liquor stores in Washington are terrible. My buddy lives there and has buns. Thanks for answering. Okay, bye. Peace, I guess. Popped open a bottle of rare character. Cheers from Tucson. Let's go, baby. We got another Arizona. Steve's not in here right now, but also from Arizona. Knob Creek Single Barrel is pretty good as well. Personally, if you notice, I don't like Knob Creek at all. It's not my flavor profile, but tasting it, I understand why there's so many fans of it. It is a good whiskey. It just doesn't, like, it's not something that I'm like, oh, I could drink. Dude, Weller, Penelope, Old Forester, Makers especially, Eagle Rare, Jack, every bottle on here pretty much is something I can have 2, 3, 4 glasses and love. Knob Creek, I can't do that. See that Redwood? Redwood's one of my favorite. Is it Mariah? Redwood's one of my favorite. I have plenty more bottles in Louisiana where I'm moving. Right now, Screaming Titan is the only one. We can dig into that next. That's the second question about Screaming Titan. And we'll talk about it a little bit. But I love everything Redwood's doing. For sure. God, that C923 is good. I need to hide that for myself. All right, look at that. Redwood. There we go. Everyday body shots. No, I never have. Love Knob Creek 12 getting a backup. Yeah, see, Thomas? And I totally don't blame you for that. When I got Knob Creek 12, when I first cracked, I was like, this is good. Second crack, third crack, I ended up giving the bottle away. I knew it was something I was never going to drink, and I'm not going to mix a 12-year-old whiskey with Coke. Just not going to do it, so I had to give it away. You're an alcoholic, and you're an idiot. Rocket Top, and it's so nice. James E. Pepper to Cancer, great. I wish I could find those, Thomas. I wish. We don't have them here in Colorado, at least from what I've seen. 1792 versus Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace is going to take the cake all day. Go to a meeting. Get a life. What's your favorite Redwood Empire? The Grizzly Beast, bottled and bond, for sure. Guy says you're an alcoholic. Go to a meeting. Get a life, loser. You're in here watching me. Just saying. Nobody's watching you tonight, pal. No one. It's crazy. If someone would just take the time to watch a stream, to watch a video, and listen. We're informative. At least that's what I hope. Next Saturday, Argo and Denver. First come, first serve. Spin the wheel with some good bottles. Dude, I might have to be there. Should I go, Mizzou? Should I? Redwood's a damn good bottle. Yeah, it is, dude. You ever drink Japanese? Every now and then I just try to... it starts with an H. It's a 12-year. I think Josh is here. You can push that out the way. Let's get you set up right here. What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro?
You brought some shit.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
How you been, man?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Smell nice. I hear you. I see you.
Yeah,
Look at that shirt, too.
Oh, yeah, you gotta represent.
Put you right here. I'll scoot on side of you. Oh, let me get you a glass, too.
What's going on,
Chat with
everybody?
people. Get one out of here, man.
What's going on? So I brought some good stuff to try tonight.
I got you a wisdom glass. That cool?
I don't know how many people know about this. This is Parker's Heritage. This is 2019 Heavy Char Wheat Whiskey.
Got you one of these. That cool?
Hell yeah.
All right, cool.
So I brought that to try.
Okay. I saw this in New York for like an ungodly amount of money.
I brought some Hard Truth out of Ohio.
I think someone was talking about that.
or Indiana, sorry, out of Indiana. This is a pretty good rye.
Okay.
All right, and then I brought a Good Times,
Oh, dude, I've been wanting to try
a
them.
toasted blueberry maple.
Why are they all over Facebook?
I have no idea.
Are they on your Facebook too?
Yes. But this
Every fucking time I go on Facebook, I see an ad for them.
toasted blueberry maple rye. And then I brought some samples.
Let's do it. We're about to dig in. Patrick said you're an awesome person. Well, I appreciate you're an awesome person too for being in here. Thoughts on Bookers? What's your thoughts on Bookers?
I mean, hit or miss, right? So 2023. 2023-01 was okay. 2023-03 was okay. 04 was pretty good. 02 was dog shit. Springfield batch in 2024 was actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So I have every Booker's that goes all the way back to like 2019.
Dunny said, "Don't hurt us too bad tonight." I'm gonna try to make it out next Saturday. That'd be fun. Element. Joe said I'm late. Josh just got here. We just starting.
Joe, where you at, bro?
Yeah, Joe ain't coming. Big Poppy.
So I also brought this. I'm not gonna show him, but I'll show y'all
Oh,
what it is. This is a sample I got from one of the Patreons.
really?
Yeah.
One of our Patreon members?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So,
exciting.
It's actually a guy I brought into the Patreon.
Oh, I know your boy. Yeah.
So we're gonna try that. If y'all know about that that brand and bottle,
Don't ruin it for me, guys.
it's wild. And then I brought Michter's 2024 10-year bourbon.
Bourbon. I've had this, but we'll revisit because
So
you've tasted this, yeah?
No, I haven't. I have 2023. I have 2 batches of 2023. He said so. Lamar was the one who sent this. He's a patron. I brought him in here from another Patreon, and me and him when I was in Virginia, where we drank together every weekend. He doesn't care for this, honestly. He said,
Dude, I swear.
he said that the price point at $189
It's not worth it, bro.
is ridiculous.
I've been realizing anything like, I don't know, Michter's I think just got so much glazing this year. So much hype behind them.
I don't know, man. That Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye
It's
shit
good.
tastes like Lucky Charms.
Okay, so Joe can agree. We had it.
I was gonna try to come up last weekend, but the boy was sick, man. The boy was sick. So hopefully the next couple weekends I'll be up there.
What'd you get, Havoc?
I was just
There we go.
There we go.
Fuck, I got nervous for a second.
We're back.
You want to dig into this first real quick, since I have it poured up?
Oh, absolutely.
Have you tried it? You tried it.
Screaming Titan. Yeah.
I want to get your opinion. Do you think it's worth $90?
So I'll be completely honest with you. Redwood gets a lot of hype. Their base level bottles are $35. We get them from security for $35, $40.
Yeah.
They're great.
Great.
Their cash strength, I have
Hit or miss, man.
yeah, I've tried one of them that was good, and I've tried 2 of them that weren't good.
Yep.
For $100. The Foggy Burrow, this is the
Screaming Titan. This
this
is the
is
weed.
the I forgot what series they're calling this. The small lot series. So the Foggy Burrow was the first thing they put out of the small lot series.
I tried that one. That was different.
Foggy Burrow was good because it was different. It was a
so
single
different.
malt. It was different. The Devil's Tower, which was a high rye bourbon, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, me neither. This, I'll say that, fantastic weeder. It's almost on par with the stuff that you're going to get from Buffalo Trace in regards to weeded mash bill. But again, the proof on this, 96 proof, which is the same as the Weller single barrel.
Yep.
And if I'm comparing, the Weller single barrel I have is much better than this.
Oh,
And the Weller single barrel I have is $60 and this is 90. But it is that same profile. That they're almost nailing that Buffalo Tracy profile. Almost. Which is hard to do for a weeder.
there's just not. To me,
Not a lot going on.
this bottle, there's not a lot going on.
That's a $60 bottle at most.
Yeah.
And I paid $90. That's an
It's-
MSRP.
I mean, you get some bourbon notes, you get a little bit of caramel, you get a little bit of brown sugar, but it's thin. The finish is not super long.
Yeah.
So
I'm so glad.
yeah, $90. I don't know if I'd buy it again.
Got a box of noodles, spaghetti. Let me look. That's why he was calling me for a fucking box of noodles.
But yeah, he said, come get the box of noodles on the front porch. Hey, so this right here, you guys, this is Abraham Bowman French oak. So this is their latest limited release for A. Smith Bourbon, the distillery that makes John Jay. So they put out a cash strength release yearly for the last 4 years. It's a lottery only. You have to go to the distillery to pick it up.
All right, he's coming. I hope. Let them know they're on the front. I think you did.
I did.
All right.
But yeah, so getting to try this is going to be wild.
Now, that sample in the front, I just heard you say getting to try this as well. Have you tasted it before?
No.
So it'll be our first time together.
Hell
All right, cool.
no.
Cool.
When you see what it is, you're going to be like, yeah, I definitely know you hadn't tasted that before. I just showed them what it was. And
Oh, okay,
told them
okay.
about it. Yeah, y'all don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. I want them to be surprised as I was when I pulled it out of the box. I need a water.
Yeah, I'll get you one. We don't have the bottles no more. Wife's gone. I've been grocery shopping. Yo, 1924, when's the last time you sipped it?
I haven't.
Never.
Never tried it.
Brother, that's next. Gotta be next. But, do you want to go to this?
I want to try that. After
James fell in love.
After everything you and Joe were talking about this bottle right here, I gotta try it.
I want you to try. We'll try a bunch of stuff tonight. But have you had that? Where is it? Kosher rye.
Nope.
Hadn't
had that either. Come on, man. Joe, you talking about a bottle of the sample I got? Are we both Chinese? Now, I'm clearly Caucasian from the islands of Caucasus. How you doing, Kiki from Slovenia? Oh, yeah. My boy got it on a second chance lottery. Second chance.
All right, let's get rid of this buns. Not buns, I shouldn't say that. I do love redwood. What do you want to... Let's go kosher first.
All right.
Just do a little sips of it. That way you can taste it and we can get into some good stuff too. Bengals, let's fucking go. Dude, every stream that you're in, we
baby.
get Bengals fans.
Hell yeah.
Y'all come out of the woodworks, bro.
Hey, let's fucking go, man.
I don't get it.
I think this is our year, too. I think this is our year. Joe's going to stay healthy this year. Oh, that almost went in my water.
Okay.
I think Joe's going to stay healthy this year. I think we got a good chance, man.
Slovenia? We have someone from Slovenia? That's wild.
Kiki.
Do you guys drink responsibly? Always. Always.
Kosher, the baby. Oh, baby Rakia?
Donovan, I want to try.
It is.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, we were 94, 96. 94 proof. Look at this. So you want to know what's crazy that I love about this bottle? Watch this right here. Aging how long?
7 years.
Minimum.
So that means
in its own warehouse.
Because it has to, because
it's kosher.
Passover and kosher and all that.
Dude.
Wow.
Yes. Hey.
The nose on that is wild.
Cool.
Cheers, Keith.
Cheers, Keith. Woodford Double Oaked. Peerless Double Oaked, one of my favorite quintessential all go-to. Cheers from Nola. That's one. Say who dat right quick. Not who they. Who dat.
Wow, that's...
Chill on the thing I saw all year. You're not a Cowboys fan. That's funny. Fuck Cowboys, dude. For real.
Hey, don't worry. Y'all picked up your savior again. Zeke Elliott. Don't worry.
There we go. Steve's home. Steve's here now.
Hell yeah.
We
What's
miss
up,
Steve. We miss you, Steve. Who dat? That's right, Keith. Yo, baby Rockhill, huh?
Bro, that shit is good.
I'll never get a Rockhill, so I guess I have to settle for this. It's good, though.
Bro, the Rock Hill Fund's got to be close. The Rock Hill Fund has got to be close.
I'm sure the Rock Hill Fund also goes towards when we do these bourbon hunts, buying bottles.
I know. I'm just messing with you, but it's got to be.
I
close.
always will try to find a Rock Hill at MSRP. That's gonna be my fucking goal. And the day that I do,
$60.
Oh, I'm trying to find it for 40. I might go in some hick town, find it for 40, and I would love to rub that in you guys' face.
Bro, if you find a Rock Hero for 40, that shit's probably been on the shelf for 38 years.
Oh yeah.
And that motherfucker is not even a distillate anymore.
It's probably so good.
It's just grain.
Maker's Mark Cellar Age worth the hype.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, times a million. It's
absolutely.
It's my favorite whiskey of the year.
Absolutely.
That came out this year. It's so good.
So I might be biased, right? Because I am a huge Makers fan.
Me too.
Huge. I have 30, yeah, about 30 private selects.
Hey,
what's up,
speaking of Rock
Steve?
Hill Farms, he's back for sure. He's in Arizona. All right.
So I have about 30 private selects, wood finishing series, cellar age, all that stuff. Yes, I would. For me personally, and for Kanan, the last year the whiskey of the year was cellar age.
Yeah,
that we tried,
brother. And I'm so glad I found a guy on YouTube recently. I came up on my For You, and I don't watch a lot of bourbon content anymore as much as I'd like to, just because I'm busy thinking of new ideas and I don't want to steal others. But I found a guy. His name is Bourbon Retriever. Cool guy, makes cool videos, but he nailed this on a video. This year's Dorsey Stag was too hot. It wasn't what everybody fucking overrated it to be.
It was hot. It was hot. It was hot.
I don't know.
I mean,
the coolest white boys ever. I like that. Thank you.
Appreciate it. I mean, it definitely drinks that 135 proof.
Yeah, dude, I've had so many better years.
Yeah.
Hey, I've officially tasted the entire BTAC now.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You do know. And you know what the best is? William.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
I'm
then
gonna get one.
William, and then it goes George, and then it goes a toss-up between Eagle 17 and Thomas Handy. Depends on the day.
Yeah, because Saz 18 is buns. That shit is ass.
Terrible. Look at this.
Y'all, listen, if y'all don't take anything away from me, if you're chasing the BTAC lineup,
Don't buy it.
Don't worry about Saz 18. That shit is not good.
It's so bad. Dude.
It's not good.
So bad. Ben Holiday red wheat up there with Weller 107. Ooh, I'd have to. No, I'm not gonna. I will disagree with you, but I'm gonna credit you still. I get why people love Ben Holiday. Personally, I think that shit is just over. That's another one, dude. I feel like there's one YouTuber on the brand right now that hyped them up. I don't know if he got paid to or what.
Bro, I'll say his name.
Say it.
Bruzel hyped that shit up.
Bruzel hyped it up way too much.
Bruzel hyped that shit up. But shout out to Bruzel.
Shout out to Bruzel, man. But he hyped them up.
He hyped them up, man. And you don't see every single one of their ancient cave collection and all that stuff on his shelf. So that should tell you something.
I'm telling you, brother. You can name a whiskey right now. I don't think maybe Old Forester might compete in 1924 with a nose like Sterl that. Bro, this is a rye. Doesn't that smell finished?
What the fuck is that?
Finished in melted candy corn? Like, what do you call this?
Candy corn. Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Holy shit.
Sure.
This
is like a $50 bottle.
That is ridiculous.
Hey, also real quick, look what bottle this is.
Bottle one.
Bottle
is that the
one.
one you got from Joe?
Joe, of course.
Damn Joe.
Is that not crazy?
I'm not getting... I got a little mint just now.
Little.
But I'm not getting any normal rye characteristics on that.
It's just a sweet bomb.
Yeah. I'm not getting any normal rye.
It's like Halloween cookies.
That changes.
You know those little sugar cookies?
Yeah. With the candy corn in it.
Brother, yeah. So I immediately after trying this, after the weekend, let James taste it, let everybody taste it. I reached out to them. I want to do a store pick. If I can get something close to this, if not better, not a store pick, but a Patreon pick.
Yeah.
ASAP. ASAP.
Hey, Thomas, we actually just discussed it, man.
James.
Best weeded, not Buffalo Distillery, Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark, yeah. To both of us.
Hands down.
Maker's Mark special stuff. They're standard. Okay, their cash strength, you're getting a little better.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark 46 cash strength.
Cash strength
better.
46 is good.
And then the further you get.
Anything wearing a wood finishing.
Anything that looks like that bad boy, fucking buy it.
Yeah. Anything wearing a wood finishing series or a private select series, buy it.
James is in here.
What's up, James?
James, look what we're saying. It's his first time tasting this, too. First time. What do you think? Be real.
Bro, that's good.
For a $50 bottle.
It doesn't taste like a rye.
No.
I got a little bit of spearmint, and I'll be honest with you. When y'all were showing this, I am not a huge fan of Wilderness Trail.
Me either.
I'm not a huge fan of Wilderness Trail. I've had a couple of their picks. I've had a couple of their shelfers. Not a huge fan, but this is for it to be a rye.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if they put the mash bill in here.
They do. It's right here on the side. Maybe not. Yeah, it says Rickhouse in the yeast strain.
Okay, so for this to be
5-year-old
rye,
too.
I'm not getting the rye spice bite. I got a pop of mint, like spearmint, and then it went away. Mm-hmm. And it was overblown by like cookie.
Baked cookie.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Yeah, that's...
You see what I was saying? Joe was just like bullshitting one night and he was like, hey, let's read some of these rules. Don't see any turkey on your show. I'm not a fan of turkey, that's why, to be honest with you.
Hey, don't worry. Me and Joe's are going to change that soon.
We'll see. They want to change it.
Hey, we're doing a huge turkey blind. I'm talking about 6 Masters Keeps,
Dude.
Wild Turkey 12, Generations, Single Rick House.
I'm ready.
We're doing a huge blind, and we're about to change it.
You see what Dennis said? Would love to try a Cashman Green River weeded. Listen, when I saw their post on Instagram, it was like, stay tuned. I was like, they're fucking doing it. They're going to make Did they bring foolproof?
So let me explain that.
Their bourbon's not that incredible.
So I asked some questions about that. All right, so Green River apparently was distilling partially for Blue Note, is what I got told. Mm-hmm. They were distilling partially with Blue Note, and they were not allowed to release a foolproof bourbon until they got done distilling with the contract for Blue Note. Well, the contract for Blue Note ended earlier this year, which is why they put out their foolproof bourbon, because they got done with the contract. And in the contract, it said they could not put out a foolproof. Okay. Single barrels were fine, but they could not put out a foolproof shelfer.
Okay, can I ask you a question too? And James, your store owner, Joe, anybody else that really, why is their weeded and their rye so good, but their bourbon not so good? And that could be my opinion, but I think their bourbon is not good.
That's a fact. I don't know.
And it seems like they're focused. They release bourbon, then they release single barrel bourbon, then they release foolproof. It's like, what the fuck are you ignoring your rye and weeded for? Do they not have enough?
Yeah, I don't think so. They, like I said, when they started back up, they were contract distilling only.
Right.
So I think they contract distilled, or they had enough bourbon that now that they can start releasing more bourbon, I don't think they have enough weeded and rye yet, which is why the rye didn't come out until after the weeded and the bourbon were out for about a year.
And I might say something controversial here, but Blue Note picks are a little overrated. Definitely got the overhype. Shout out to Bruzel again. However, for under $50, come on. A single barrel under $50 is really hard to beat. I give that to them. Okay, where do we go next? You want to start digging
Hey,
into
Tim,
yours,
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it for subbing. We got a great Patreon too. I'm a Patreon member. I'm one of the original Patreon members. Most of the people in the chat during the lives are Patreon members.
A lot of them.
So hey, it's $5 a month to support this guy, man, to put out his content.
You see what that guy
and
said?
Stuff like that.
That's Dennis. That's the man. But you see what he said?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You need some more Middle West. Listen, you want to know how much I love Middle West? Tell them about this real quick. I did a pick of Middle West already.
Hey,
single barrel, baby, and it's fucking.
That shit's fire.
It's so good.
Hey, I'm next live. I'll bring some more Middle West, and
I love Middle. I've tried almost all their stuff. A lot of my stuff is in Louisiana, but I love them so much. I did a pick.
Yeah. So see right there, Tim. There's the Patreon. $5.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Support this guy. His Patreon only content is awesome. It's funny. It's catching. His hunt video is awesome. And once he gets out the military, he's going to be doing hunt videos across the nation. So you never know when he's going to be in your area. And I mean, he's an all right guy to hang out with and drink some bourbon with.
Thanks, pal. So look, we're going because this. I'm not going to say it's going to kill your palate, but this is peanut butter jelly to a T. This is going to be more campfire toasted marshmallow. Let's go with this first.
All right, we can go one of these down here.
Let's go. I want to finish with yours because they haven't seen any of yours.
Oh, okay, that's true.
You never had this.
No.
Can I be real with you real quick, Josh?
I got 2 bottles at the house, but I ain't never had it.
Josh and everyone listening, when I first tried this, it was a fresh crack with Joe. We're picking our Cajun's Cut Barrel, the very first. That was a while back.
Wow.
Okay. He brought this. You were not even. I think you just started following maybe that.
Yeah,
no, you were definitely in there. You were in the Patreon. Again, you're an OG. But this bottle went crazy. People were overhyping. And then Joe buys and he's like, I love 1924, baby. Smell that. Yeah, it's nuts. So anyway, he brings it to Nate's house. And I thought it might be one of the best old forces I have, but I don't think it's worth $135.
Yeah.
And then going back to it 3, 4, 5, now probably 20 times. It's insane. I've had this for a week. But by the way.
That is not, the crazy thing is, that's not an Old Forester nose.
You don't get banana.
That's not even a Brown Foreman nose.
It's like toasted marshmallow on a graham cracker, dude.
That's not even a Brown Foreman nose.
Doesn't that smell? And now, $135, I'm paying all day long. And I won't be able to find a second bottle of this. I won't.
Oh, you will. You will. They're coming.
Is it a regular release?
It's going to be a once-a-year release, yeah.
It will?
Yeah.
Like
they've already said it's going to be a once-a-year release to the Whiskey Row series.
Okay. Then I might be able to find a second.
Yeah, you'll be able to find a second. That is not a Brown Foreman nose, man. That's... What the fuck? That's
not a fan?
That tastes like coffee. That's
It tastes like coffee and then it finishes French vanilla cappuccino.
That
right?
tastes like it has a lot of vanilla in it, but it tastes like coffee. I've never got coffee from anything Brown Foreman.
Dennis,
That's awesome.
Dennis, I kind of agree with you. I do think a lot of the Old Forester standard stuff overrated. Some of their single barrel stuff can't be beat, but this 1924 is supposed to be a standard release. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's wow.
So the rumor I heard, our early times black caps, how much those are, how good those are.
Yeah, that's what this is.
10 years old.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
But this will be the only year they do it like that.
I know.
That's the bad part.
I know.
And I think that's why this one is going to taste different. Because early times, even
Alaska's
when Brown
here.
Foreman...
Go ahead. You keep
even
going.
when Brown Foreman distilled early times didn't have banana notes.
No, never.
It was a different mash bill because it was a contract. So after Sazerac bought them out, they probably had a whole bunch of shit left over. Whole bunch. And yeah, that's good. I could definitely see early times black cap in that.
Wait till you say. I don't know. I've never had a whiskey that gets better the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, sixth. The second sip's just even better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good whiskey.
I don't know if I'd pay. I would not pay secondary for it.
Would you pay $130 for it?
I paid $115 for both of mine. Would I pay $130 for that? Yes.
Because I've only seen $130 here.
Yeah, I paid $115 because
Okay.
I got both of mine on the pre-order.
Okay.
So
you got
paid,
lucky.
Yeah, I paid $115 for both of mine. I will say, if it was 10, 15 proof points higher, it would be nuts.
Mm.
It would be nuts. But y'all, everybody knows how Old Forester does.
Alaska's here.
Only if it's got a blue label or a green label does it come out high proof. So
Early times this bomb is one of my favorites too for the price. Tuning in from Atlanta. Let's go, baby. Let's get some peeps. What do you think about that 201 single barrel proof you had back there?
you talking about this?
I think he's talking about this.
You
I think he's talking about this.
Oh, you talking about this one?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Let him know what I think.
Take a look at that. That's what we think of it.
I did pick it.
So that's a pick, right?
Well, we'll show him real quick. I want to point out before he goes on, because he has this bottle.
Okay.
And the rest of you in the Patreon will have your bottle. It's at the retailer. We're just rating on the link. It's finished in maple syrup barrels.
And
First one of its kind.
Hey, and it is the first one of its kind. So I've already sent out a couple samples of it. There's a couple Patreon members that joined after the picks that I'm sending.
Won't be able to get a bottle.
Yeah, I'm sending some samples to. I'm actually sending them the whole whiskey lineup so far.
123.
So that
121.
that bottle is outstanding. So think of Rio, the sweetness of Rio.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
But the Aspen staves tone down the sweetness. So you get the wood.
Yeah.
You get the wood.
I never thought about that until you said that, dude.
You get the wood, and then you get the maple, and they complement each other so well. We've talked about the 291 line before on the live. We've talked about the all rye. We've talked about the bad guy. So their Aspen finishing, right? For some people,
it ain't for them.
Yeah, for some people, it's not gonna be what you like, right? Because some people find an oak presence offensive, or a wood presence, because this is not oak, it's aspen. They find it offensive, right? What 291 did with this M bottle, with their stock shelf stuff, and this pick is outrageous.
Yeah, this pick's
but
nuts.
What they did with the M bottle, the wood and the maple, even if you don't like a wood presence and you see one of these bottles, now granted they're not cheap, right? But I mean, if we look at it, all whiskey's going up, right? It's hard to find a good bottle at under $40 now, you know?
Yeah.
But if you see one, pick it up and try it.
Yeah. Joey says Maker Mark Cellar Age worth $300. No bottle is really worth $300 plus. Even though it's our favorite whiskey, I'm not paying $300 for a secondary. Nope.
No, I wouldn't pay secondary.
Nope. I pay $2.
$250.
I pay $2.
I pay $250 for it.
He paid $250. I paid $2.
That's $100. That's $100 over MSRP.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd pay $250 for it. If I didn't have 3.
So they say 1924 is a mixture of 1910, 1920. Absolutely not.
No, that's called 1915, and that tastes like banana. That tastes like bananas Foster
Again,
like brulee.
This is 10 years old. Some of that stuff's 4 years old.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, this right here is aged in a non-heat cycle warehouse, right? So part of the contract for if this is in fact early times bottle and bond, 10 years old. That was part of that contract was to age it in a non-heat cycle warehouse because Old Forester uses heat cycle warehouses for almost all their stuff. So that barrel strength you're tasting, that barrel strength rye you're tasting, all that stuff is like 4 to 6 years old. That's why they can pump them out so fast. They're only 4 to 6 years old, but they heat cycle their warehouses, and it causes the age to increase.
I have that. How much would you pay for Russell's 13? I'd pay probably below it. I don't know what MSRP is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd pay $90. What's MSRP?
$150.
Yeah, no fucking way. Tell them why you would.
I'll pay $150 every day.
Fuck no.
I have all 5 batches.
No way.
And backups. I love dusty turkey. So older turkey, I love that shit.
I don't have any stores in Grand Junction. I haven't made it out that far yet, unfortunately, dude. I'm sorry, Donk. Donk's the man, dude.
But
Donk was the one dropping $50 fucking.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's Donk, baby.
I wanted to go with him. And I was like, man.
What are we sipping right now? I don't even remember. Tumbling Dice. This MGP
Smells like peanuts.
Okay, peanut butter jelly is what I call this.
Smells like peanuts.
They missed out on this pick. James knows. If I pick this, look at the back of that sticker too. If I picked it, we can put it right here. Hey. I would call this.
I was gonna put the sticker out.
Yeah, that's funny too. I would call this peanut butter jelly because wait till you taste it. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, that's very beamy to me.
Peanut butter jelly on the fit. It's insane. It's like peanut butter jelly on a piece of toast.
I got it. Yep.
It's nuts. How can an MGP be that complex? I've never.
I think it's the finishing they do.
They don't.
No, I mean they finish it in their own barrels, like
their own barrels. Yeah, they're in Washington D.C. We can't see everything because of that, but
it's the high rye MGP mash bill.
118 proof. Guess how much? You know how much I paid?
$50, right?
42.
$40.
42. That Denver video is coming out, and that's where we got this.
Yeah.
Bevies.
I used to be in videos. Oh, is that Bevies?
Who couldn't make it?
Yeah, it happened. Where's Jaron at, man? Where's Jaron been? I ain't seen him in a while.
He retired.
Oh, yeah?
I'm kidding. He's good. He'll be in some soon, I hope. Peanut butter jelly, man. It's crazy. That's right. It's not insane, but for $40?
Yeah, that's an interesting pour.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting pour.
It's not as nutty as some of the shit I have on the shelf that I understand. Alright, I think we're going to you now.
Don't see any Bookers on the shelf?
Yeah, you do. Actually, technically.
There is a Bookers up there.
It's not, but it is. So Short Barrel, what they do, they source a lot of stuff from Jim Beam Distillery.
Yep.
And Booker's has to be a certain proof. Well, this didn't meet the Booker standard to be the proof. So this company, Short Barrel, got to pick a single barrel of Booker's. This is technically the Booker single barrel, which is actually crazier. And it comes in at 118 proof. It's great. I actually really do like this pick. It's really good. There we go.
A Bungles hat. Hey,
Bungles!
Hey,
Bungles!
Hey, Logan, who's your team? Who's your team?
Watch him say the Chiefs. You're fucked.
I swear to God. Well, if he says the Chiefs, I mean, cool. Show me something from beyond 5 years ago showing you were a fan.
Elijah Craig single barrel. Oh, you haven't tried this, huh?
No.
Can we do this before we go to yours?
Sure.
These veto. Danny Dietz Vito. So for those that don't know, excuse me, Dietsville Warehouse. That's where this is aged, by the way.
Oh.
That's where Old Fitz is aged, by the way.
Oh, that's why he said it. He's a Steelers fan.
That's where
Bro, y'all can't even decide who the fuck y'all want to be y'all's quarterback.
Exactly.
Y'all just paid 2 people your whole salary cap.
Okay, listen. I don't like to always infringe on what someone's tasting, but I will on this one. Really Heaven Hill nutty on the profile, right on the palate. Finish, it's just like, where the fuck did that nuttiness go? Never had something like this before. It's fantastic. Elijah Craig nailed it with this one. This is a 10-year from Dietsville Warehouse, bro. Where Old Fitz, Parker,
Old Fitz,
all that.
It's hard to get this pick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get a pick from.
I got this from Joe's boy at Highlands Ranch.
No, I'm saying it's hard for
a
liquor store to get a pick from that warehouse. Steelers gonna rock the Bengals this year? You hiring giraffe pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
High as hell. Unless you mean like rock the bus while we're leaving with a W. That's fine. That's fine. He'll still get the ball off. And your island of misfit toys of a secondary can't guard Chase.
What do you think of that?
What the fuck?
Isn't that different?
Yeah, that's.
How do you get so much? It's probably the nuttiest whiskey I have. It's right here. C923? Yeah, no, that's Stag. That's Stag. They put Stag in a bottle. Were you watching? I know you were on your way.
Yeah, I heard. I was listening. That's a hard ass pick to get.
That's crazy.
Very hard pick to get too. Bears winning the Super Bowl this year? Oh yeah, man. You might want to cut it off for the night. You might want to stop drinking for the night, bro. It's going to your brain.
Bears won the Super Bowl. Dago, I do think. Look, if you want to drink, keep drinking. But I do think you drank too much tonight.
Bro.
Dude, what the fuck?
Hey,
Caleb Williams.
Hey, Caleb Williams is a great quarterback, and they did put some receivers around him.
One.
But y'all's line still got to protect him. Man, Justin Fields was running like a roach when they cut the lights on every play.
It was nuts. Raiders. They were giving him football talk, dude. The Saints are going to win it all.
The Raiders. You can't even say it like that anymore because they're not from L.A.
Yeah, you're right.
They're like, the Raiders.
Yeah, Vegas, baby. Missed your seller response. Worth it? Absolutely. My favorite of the year. Both of ours.
Yes, 100%.
Chat, should I donate $500? That's cap, Ada, but...
Hey, yeah,
sure.
Hey, do it.
Do it. You won't.
Boss.
You won't.
No, boss.
You won't.
Hey,
I love you guys. We love you, Ethan. Hey, you got a love comment, dude.
Oh, love you too.
Oh. Personation. Inspirational.
Hey,
really? What the fuck?
What?
We're inspirational.
Hell yeah. I
Okay.
like it.
I feel like a jackass, but thanks.
The Lions winning the Super Bowl, that's definitely a possibility.
Caleb has the prettiest nails in the game. That's funny.
He does have some pretty ass nails, but he is getting paid for those pretty ass nails.
Digo, you did actually, that was the first pour he had. I think the third pour I had. Screaming Titan is great. Don't get me wrong. Great weeded. Not worth $90 though. I love Redwood, but it's not worth $90.
You say Chase or Jay Jetta, who's a better receiver? Chase.
Oh my god.
I'm biased.
I'm an LSU fan, okay? I'm from Louisiana. They both produced in Louisiana.
I'm biased.
But he is biased. But Justin Jefferson is one of the best receivers in college football history, period. And is also, a better receiver in NFL. But I get why he's biased. Because he has Joe B., also LSU, Jay Chase, Chase, also
T. Higgins.
LSU.
T. Higgins, Clemson fan. Clemson fan. Even though my family is...
What Casey say? What's Casey say? Trump or Biden? Get the...
Yo.
No politics, Case. Watch this. He's in here and he's going to ban you.
Yo.
For at least a minute.
Yep. Hey, we can't do politics, bro.
Watch.
Hey, look, man. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way. We both support the same person. Knowing where we're both from, you would know who we support, but we don't do politics.
Yeah, there's no need to bring it up.
Yeah, we don't do politics on the show.
It's about whiskey, dude. It's about getting a buzz and drinking whiskey. Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
I seen that.
The Yankees are overrated this year?
I'm a Braves fan. We're fucked. Acuna tore his knee again.
You mean number one in our conference? Is that what you mean? What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? The Yankees are not overrated. What the fuck? It's America's team, baby. I mean, that's technically not, but to me, it's America's team, okay?
Technically, the Braves were the ones
100%.
first ones called America's team.
100%. Where y'all from?
I'm from South Carolina.
I'm from Louisiana.
But my family's from Louisiana, right down the street from you.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm rubbing my ass. We're here for sports. Wait, we're here for whiskey sports, rubbing ass, baby. I mean, rubbing my ass. I'm bricked up. Yo, Joe might have a buzz on right now. Yankees will lose the ALCS. They're not going to lose the American League, so that's crazy.
To who?
To who? Yeah, exactly.
To who? I mean, it's an honest question. I don't see many teams right now that the Yankees aren't going to beat.
I don't have Four Roses Bear Proof, but I know Joe does. He's in our Patreon, one of my best friends, and also one of my best friends. But it's a little overrated. I'm buzzed up. I knew he was buzzed up. All right, let's get into your stuff. Let's go.
All right, so first one we're going to try. Caden's already tried it. I have 2 batches from 2023. This is the Michter's single barrel.
Overrated. This is great. Coming from Evan Hill to this.
Yeah, this is a 10-year.
I'm glad you fucking chose. That's why you're my man, dog.
10-year bourbon.
Don't pour the whole thing. There we go.
So we're gonna see about this one. I've heard.
Oh, it does smell great.
The nose on Michter's 10-year is always great, man.
Okay, I want to compare it to this Deatsville Warehouse. Okay.
My problem with Michter's 10-year bourbon is the fact that it's fucking 94 proof.
And how much?
And it's $179.
Crazy. Insane to me. And this, you get a 10-year for $119 for $80.
OESK, hey, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite on the Rosebush, man.
OESK?
OESK is
really
it's super creamy.
That smells so good.
It does. The nose.
I haven't had Michter's 10 in months. Probably 4.
The nose on every Michter's 10 I've ever nosed has been amazing. It's just fucking thin, bro.
It's oaky and thin.
And it pisses me off because...
Why is that $180?
They could do so much with that bottle.
They could fucking proof it to 110.
I mean, the 10-year rye, right? 10-year rye, same price. 10-year rye is a great Michter's rye. It's only 96 proof. But it is a great Michter's rye. Michter's makes great barrel strength bourbon. Why not make a 10-year barrel strength bourbon? Michter's, if you're listening, a 10-year barrel strength bourbon. Put it out. Put a whiskey or sticker on it.
Now, we'll say this. Now, 2 minutes after I've had the sip, when who cares? It's good.
Yeah, it's got it.
Right?
Yeah. What is in my
fuck?
Yeah, what is in my mouth
It's
left
so
is,
vanilla and so rich, but like the first minute and a half is terrible.
Hey, I agree, Logan. I agree. Their ryes blow their bourbons away.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do have, which we're going to crack it before you leave. So I do have a Fort Nelson Reserve barrel strength bourbon.
You got that while you were there, huh?
And I got it at Michter's. I actually poured it in a bottle myself. Now, that is a different
Listen, we had the
experience.
Michter's toasted bourbon. That was insane.
And they want $300 for it.
No, that wasn't MSRP, I don't think. Mm-mm. No, okay, that's what I thought. Secondary. 134 is MSRP. No,
135. 135 is MSRP.
That toasted, that Element Nate and I and Mike had was phenomenal.
So they're toasted.
But this Michter's 10, bro, Nate glazed. He loved it. Nate, the editor, the videographer, the guy that brings you some of the best videos on the Whiskey channel, loved this bottle, and I thought I'd rather an Elijah Craig single barrel for almost 3 times less the price.
Well, and I'd rather have an Elijah Craig single barrel. I'd rather add to that American Light whiskey. You could probably add one more bottle and still be at at
Yeah,
Michter's
exactly, bro.
price. Yeah, still be at Michter's price. It's disappointing, man. I have high hopes for Michter's every time I buy a bottle of it, right? Because some of their stuff is very good.
So let's kind of stick with that Heaven Hill. This might not be nutty, but the Heaven Hill nuttiness, I know. We went Heaven Hill to Michter's. Let's go back. I don't know if Joe knows much about this, but this has got to be crazy, right?
All right, so Parker's Heritage, for those of y'all that don't know, it's a yearly release from Heaven Hill. It's actually selected by the
What the fuck? This smells like fucking cherry
the Master
lipstick.
Distiller's son, I believe. And then he had his sister died of ALS, so they send a portion of the proceeds of each bottle to ALS. So this bottle is the
Weeded.
11 years to 2019 release. I was able to get my hands on one. Secondary on these, this is heavy char 11 years.
How much?
Secondary on these goes up in between $550 and $700.
Yeah!
So I've been fortunate enough to get four Parkers now. And before,
That smells like cherry lipstick or chapstick.
before he leaves, we're gonna try all the Parkers, and I think I know which one he's gonna think is the best. I know which one I think is the best. If you can get your hands on a double barrel blend and you don't want it, let me know. Just saying.
I like that. I've never smelled a Heaven Hill like that before.
So MSRP on this is $180 when they come out.
Okay.
And when you can
Okay.
find them.
So
Right?
will I buy this for $180? That's going to be my question right now.
You buy it for $180.
Smell right now? Yeah.
Yeah, every day of the week.
Yeah. But again, I mean, I would pay fucking C923. I'd pay $200 if you told me it's $200. The nose on this is insane. So I'm not saying this is gonna be bad, but yeah, I pay $180.
Well, you gotta also keep in mind though, this is a
11?
This is a wheat whiskey or wheat whiskey. This is not a wheated bourbon. This is a wheat whiskey.
How old? 11 years.
11-year heavy char.
What's proof? 122.
122 proof.
I love that. That's quintessential.
Well, you have a little bit of grain, you got cherries, and you got char.
That's so weird. I'll tell you what. On Elijah Craig C923, what I get is the nuttiness and then Stag Jr. What I get from this is grain then Stag Jr.
It's fucking
so
good,
good.
man. It's
so
fucking,
good.
I can understand.
I'd rather grain note than nutty note.
I can understand why this is a $500 to $700 bottle.
It's so good.
I was lucky to get my hands on one. I texted him as soon as I got it and was like, "Yo, I can't wait to fucking try this on live." It is amazing. Parker's Heritage, outside of the orange curacao, me personally, if you find one at a reasonable price, do your little bit of research. If you find one at a reasonable price, buy it.
What's MSRP?
180.
I'm buying it.
So
Easy.
The year before this one, it was 140 for Parker's.
Okay.
And went up to 180, and it stayed at 180 so far.
Since.
Yeah. And this was 19. So they have
2019, okay.
Yeah, this was 19. So no, this was 20. Because the 21 was the double barrel blend, and 22 was the.
So is Parker like his sister's name or something?
No, Parker is his name. His sister, I think
Doesn't
Parker.
matter, I
I
guess,
think
but-
Parker is his name.
But anyway, these bottles donate to ALS.
ALS, yeah.
So not only are you getting one of the rarest and best bottles, you're also donating to ALS when you buy one?
Yep.
Okay.
So this right here, it says on the back, this was 75 barrels in this.
That's it?
So for the whole country, they put out 75 barrels.
That's super rare.
Right? And they're like I said, they're
Fire.
donating. I don't know, and I've tried to find it. I don't know the percentage they donate. I'm assuming since this has been going for, I don't know,
5 at least?
23 years.
What?
No, 21 years. This year will be 21 years. I'm assuming they've donated a good little bit to ALS research.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, the first Parker's Heritage. If you were to find one of those right now, it's about $10,000. Yeah. In a store, you could probably find one on secondary for like 2 or 3, but in a store, like 10 grand.
Well, that's great. I don't know if this is the one Joe said is his best of all time.
No, Joe probably
The double?
never owned a Parker's. Those are elusive. Hey
Yeah.
Joe, I got 3 of them, bro. You can try them anytime you want. You know that. So
next weekend, Denver barbecue at Joe's house.
let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm down. I'm absolutely down. But yeah, I'll bring the double barrel blend and the 10-year rye, and this one for you to try. Double barrel blend, which is the purple label, 132 proof. It's a blend of 13-year-old and 15-year-old Heaven Hill. That is my favorite
What's
bottle
proof?
of all time. 132 proof.
I think that might be Joe's.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'll bring all that shit, man. I'll bring it all up there.
All right, what's
right.
next?
So I got 2 ryes down here.
2 ryes. Do
wanna
you
go-
think we should go rye then whatever? I don't know if that's a rye either.
So both of these are ryes.
That's what I'm saying. Should we go?
I kind of want to try this next.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So I already showed everybody 11-year wheat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I already showed everybody what this is. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna pour it in the glasses. I don't want them to see it. I'm gonna pour it in the glasses and then we're gonna have a talk about it. Because I've heard some polarizing stuff about this.
Good or bad? Or you
Both
don't have to tell
directions.
me.
Both
Okay.
directions. So I've heard some polarizing stuff about this.
Am I good?
Yep. I will say that this bottle goes for about $600 on secondary.
Okay.
$650. They have other products that go for about $1,000.
Smell it now, Sharpie marker, but not in a bad way. Sharpie marker.
So they have other products. They have other products that go for about $1,000. They're only released once a year, and this is a limited edition bottle.
Once a year, limited edition.
Yep.
So I can eliminate
They release
all of the BTAC collection because I tasted that.
They release one sort of bottle at this point at early in the year, and they release one other limited release during the year.
I can't get Sharpie marker out of my head, but I don't hate it.
One of them.
I used to sniff when I was in 2nd grade. I used to have a mark right here on my nose with my t-shirt. What's that from? Sharpie marker.
Joe said this is the ultimate unicorn.
For Joe?
That's this. He said this is the ultimate unicorn.
It's not Rock Hill Farm single barrel. I know that.
Hey, Thomas,
Store pick.
you said 1.2 million to ALS from Parker's.
Jeez.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. That is awesome.
Sharpie marker. Do you smell anything else? Sweet Sharpie marker? I feel like I'm in 3rd grade again, getting bricked up from my teacher. You know what I'm saying? My teacher would walk around and I just get bricked up and be like, oh, fuck, let me smell the Sharpie. That's what I smell, dude.
All right, you ready to
I
try
have
it?
pretty, yeah.
You ready to try it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's not good. Okay, finishing now, it tastes great. But that's not good.
The mid palate wasn't great.
Fuck no.
I will
That's
tell you-
corn whiskey is
I will
what it
tell you
tastes
this.
like.
I will tell you this is a French oak.
I don't taste that at all either.
French oak barrel.
French oak adds a lot of spice. I just get a lot of fucking like it. Is this Heaven Hill 18? That's what I taste. It's just like a lot of corn, a lot of shitty old dusty corn.
You talking about Heaven Hill 20 now?
That's it. That's it. What did I say?
Heaven Hill 18. Heaven Hill 18 is supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm talking about fucking yeah.
Now you could say you've tried a limited release.
Mm.
You don't want to look at it. You don't want to look at it.
I haven't looked at it. Yeah, I gotta taste it again.
It's not the mid palate is weird. It's weird. It's like it tastes like some weird variety of kettle corn in the mid palate. But
what's
the
the proof
finish-
on it?
the
Can you
finish
tell me
is
the
not
proof?
bad.
Can you tell me the proof?
100 proof.
That's why I think it's a fucking
finish-
Heaven Hill 18, right?
You mean the 20? The Heaven Hill
Whatever.
20.
The one that tastes like metal corn, but at
No.
20 years old. It's like a 20-year metal corn.
Nope.
Okay, what is it?
You've now tasted an Abraham Bowman limited release.
Would never go to Virginia to buy it. Ever.
That's this year's Oak Series French Oak.
Would you mind? You could take whatever you want, but would you mind if I bring some to Joe and Nate?
I'll bring it with us. I'll bring it with next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you come, we're coming.
I'll bring it
Saturday, right, Joe? That's terrible.
So it is weird, Joe. It's
terrible is what it is.
It's weird. It's got some fucked up kettle corn note on the mid palate.
It's like the fucking guy started his first day and burnt it. And then
Yeah, it's weird, man. You know when you like eat right when you're cooking rice and you burn the bottom, but you try to mix it in and it's weird, man. It's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna let you try it. I'm saving this for you and Nate. I'm saving this much for you and Nate. I'm gonna let y'all try it. I hope y'all get something different. Lamar was not a fan of it either, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a fan of it either. He got it. His old lady got it for him on a second chance lottery when nobody picked it up.
What proof is this again?
100.
How the fuck? What? This is 100 too.
Yep.
How can you go from this to this? I would buy 6 bottles over this in a heartbeat.
And this is $400 to $600 on secondary.
I would buy 400 to 600 bottles. I mean, 4 to 6 bottles over this. That's terrible.
Now the cash strength bourbon I've heard is a whole different.
Wait, what is this?
This is the Oak series. So every year Abraham Bowman puts out a cash strength release at the beginning of the year.
Is that distillery only?
Yes, and
Fuck no.
And then they put out their Oak series, which like they've had the gingerbread oak and shit like that.
I get gingerbread.
But that right there, it's a $90 bottle at the distillery. You have to go to the distillery to pick it up.
Pay a $250 plane ticket
in a lottery.
No way in hell. No way in hell. Is Good Times last? Or we got 2 left. Hard Truth, Good Times.
So we'll go Hard Truth next.
What's this at?
So I got this when Hard Truth first started putting stuff out.
Really?
So this is their Sweet Mash Rye.
Mash Bill 1? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Mash Bill 1, Sweet Mash Rye. This is Rack House 1, fucking
30 barrels, that's it?
Yep. 2/16/2022. This is their first ever release. I don't know, man. It was in the back.
Let's see.
Back of my shelf, and just never opened it. Joe, the French oak's not there, bro. It's not the normal French oak that you're used to, like Maker's French oak. It's not there. Like that spice, that French oak spice is not there. It's like I said. It's some I can't fucking describe it, man. It's some weird ass kettle corn note.
It was not good.
I'm not a fan. I might pay $80 for it, but I'm gonna tell you what I pay $80 for. The fact that it goes for $600 on secondary, and I get 3 or 4 bottles for it. I'm not a secondary chaser, but I do trade. I trade a lot.
I can buy 3 bottles of this for that. Easy.
Yeah,
easy.
I do trade.
Hard Truth. Where's this out of?
If you ever tried Hard Truth, check this cork out. That shit's pretty cool. So Hard Truth out of Indiana.
MGP?
No, they distill their own stuff.
Oh,
yeah, they distill.
I'm ready.
Hold on, let me make sure. Yep, distilled and bottled in Nashville, Indiana.
Boom! Not Nashville, Tennessee. You heard that right? Nashville, Indiana, baby. Yeah, nice. What's proof?
This one is 115.3 proof. 115.3 proof.
God, it smells like that wilderness. It's nice.
So I've had some other stuff. Like I had some of their Distiller Select. They do a lot of malt, like changing out of malts. Like they do a chocolate malt. They do some crazy stuff with malts. And they're all been pretty good.
It smells like a younger version of this.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, it smells great. Like I just get a little more ethanol. What's the proof on it though?
115.3.
That's 108.
Yeah, Eric, I honestly think this is one of their first bottles they ever put out. One of their first bottles in their line. I got this back in 2022.
Cheers.
And yeah, I haven't opened it, so we're trying it.
I can't imagine what their stuff tastes like now. That's crazy. You want quintessential rye, right?
Wow. You get a nice little rye spice.
Yep.
You get a nice little spearmint.
Yep.
You get a nice little vanilla on the back end.
That's quintessential.
Wow, that is very good. And that's like a $65 bottle.
Mm-hmm.
A $65 bottle. That's if you guys are getting into rye, looking for a rye to try, find Hard Truth. Hard Truth is wow, that's actually good. That's very good.
That's quintessential right there.
Quintessential.
How much was this?
I think it's like $65.
If it was like 55, maybe less. Even at 65, I would recommend any person that likes rye or getting into rye, try that.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
And if that's batch 1-2 years ago, I can imagine what this shit tastes like now.
Yeah, this is like their very first batch.
Yeah.
Very first batch. Oh, Eric said it's around 80. $80? Okay. I mean, I would probably buy another bottle for $80.
Yeah, me too. It's rye, spearmint, spice, and everything, and then all of a sudden it just goes like, boom.
That's solid.
Hey, look, we're sweet, we're caramel, we're vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Solid.
We're MGP. No, not MGP. Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Dark Arts whiskey?
Never had.
I've never tried any of it. I've heard good things.
We got good times left?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
And then whatever we pull off the shelf. I should have brought more bottles.
I know, dude. I thought he was gonna bring the Master's Keep tonight. I was like,
No. No, I gotta wait. Joe wants to try them too.
Joe does too. I do too. I've never had any.
Yeah, so I have 5 of them.
That's insane.
Yeah, I have 5 of them. And then I have Wild Turkey
12. I would
12.
love to do a video, but I think it might need to be like one day we do one day we do one, but we'll make it into one video of us tasting all your makers.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, got that.
God.
Go
That'd be
ahead.
a lot. All right, so next we're going to
Tell
go...
them. Look at them. Tell them.
Next we're going to go toasted maple blueberry cast finish good times rye.
So explain what that's finishing, because that sounds like a lot.
It says single barrel straight rye finished in new toasted American white oak, blueberry brandy, and bourbon maple casks.
That's got to be insane. Right?
So
How much did you pay? Over 100.
I paid $100 for it.
Okay.
$100. So this was an Oklahoma Select that came out. This came out last week. Literally came out last week.
Really?
It was this one and a toasted Hawaiian honey cask. They put out in Oklahoma last week, and I had a buddy grab me both of them.
You didn't open it yet.
I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, shit.
We're trying
Fresh
it together.
crack.
Here, I'll let you do the honors.
Okay.
Oh.
Get cracked.
So I have tried one Good Times before. It was the Good Times creamsicle, and it definitely does taste like a creamsicle. Definitely does taste like a creamsicle. I thought it was a little rough around the edges.
That smells like blueberry cobbler.
Oh my god!
Right?
What the fuck is that?
That's blueberry cobbler.
Houseway. Hey Joe, I can't wait for you to try this one.
God. Finishing new toasted American white oak. Okay, that's one barrel. Then it's finishing in blueberry, brandy, and bourbon maple cask. That's a lot.
Oh, Joe, you're gonna try.
That's got to be an insane nose. It smells like blueberry Pop Tarts.
It does. It
Oh.
absolutely does. Joe, you're gonna try. Let's see. I have Revival. I have one. I have Cornerstone Rye. I have Voyage, and one other one, and then I have Generations, which is a part of the line. So you're gonna try all those, and I have Wild Turkey 12, Wild Turkey Single Rickhouse, or Russell Single Rickhouse. We'll try all that shit.
How much did you pay?
For this,
Yeah.
$100.
I paid $3 for 3 bottles. I would have bought 3. I'll tell you why. Fresh crack, it's bitter, it's spicy, and then all of a sudden it's like, what do you mean? You just ate 10 blueberries. Okay, now finish it. That's insane, bro. Are they still available?
Probably. You want one? I'll get you.
If you can find me one, send me the link. Do you taste that blueberry? Oh! Wow! That's to a T!
That tastes like
Blueberry?
You ever been to IHOP? You know how IHOP's got the different kind of syrups that tastes like a waffle with fucking blueberry syrup on it. That tastes like an IHOP waffle with blueberry syrup on it.
And it's the only one that finishes you.
Yep.
It's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
Finish is the most important part to me. What's proof? 108. Barrel number 333.
Solid.
That's my favorite number.
333. Yeah. That's solid, dude. That's amazing. Now I wish I would have brought the toasted Hawaiian honey.
I wouldn't. I would NUT myself if I had a bottle. Nut myself if I had a bottle of that. That's crazy.
Let me see what I can do. I'll text some people right now. Let's see.
That's so good. That's so good. Oklahoma Select. Dude, why is Good Times that good?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't even know what the distillery is.
Me neither.
Nobody does.
They're sourcing for sure.
They're MGP.
Really?
I think they're MGP. Yeah, I think they're MGP. Bottled at Cox Creek, Kentucky. Cox Creek.
That's kind of like a Nulu then, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
MGP, Kentucky, blend, whatever. What's your favorite whiskey? Stag Junior, personally.
I'm asking right now. I'm asking right now to see if I can get another couple of them. Gotta hit up the connections, man. Hit up the connections. That's wild.
Yeah.
It literally tastes like the blueberry syrup on a waffle.
But it's only on the finish.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's wild.
God. That's so fantastic.
Good Times is a great TV show, Mr. Hugo.
But it's also
A great whiskey, apparently. This is only the second one I've ever tried. I tried this and I tried a creamsicle, and the orange dreamsicle tastes like an orange dreamsicle.
You're kidding.
No,
I'd have to come over tomorrow.
I have it at
tomorrow.
the house.
I don't have work. I don't plan on live streaming, but I would like to come over and maybe drink some shit.
Come on. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe drink some shit.
Look, man, my air conditioning in my building's been out for the last week, so I hadn't even been to work.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Getting paid. Free money.
Come on, man. Shout out to the government, baby.
Free money, baby. Shout out to the government. Hey, Joe, you'll try it too. I'm just going to put a box in my truck when I drive up, and I'm going to just load up a fucking box with a whole bunch of shit and just bring it up.
That's blueberry Pop-Tarts. Like, dude, I've never tasted blueberry that significant in a whiskey. Ever. It's not even that dark. Oh, no, that's darker. Yeah. That's crazy. That's good. Yeah, that's lighter.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure.
That's unopened.
I had to make sure. Yeah, that's wild, man.
Look, I'll say this real quick. Oop.
Danger close.
Thank you guys to watching.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Josh was on here. He's going to be on plenty more before I leave. Right? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Who day? Who dad, baby? That's for real. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the live streams. I hope you guys like these. They're one of my favorite things to do on the channel. So, hope to do more of them. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.